Desiree. Sorry, Desiree, I was writing an email to my next client as well, so it took me another extra 1 minute, but we have our whole time. Go ahead and unmute yourself. You'll be able to hear me right now, but I cannot hear you yet. Go ahead and click that little button down on the bottom and then turn on your camera and we will be good to go. Everything should be down at the bottom of your screen. Put my little, oh, you got the camera. Oh, you got that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you too. I like your house.
Thank you. We're redecorating.
Well, it looks good. So do you live in, like, I live in my entire front room. If you go online and look, it's all that, the whole, I mean, all the way up, everything. So
Almost every bit of the house is, it's a barn dominium. It was my in-laws.
oh my God, well, how interesting. I love it. Well, there you go. I don't have a barn dominium, but it is, I mean, we're gonna be putting our, do you have like a deer or anything on the walls yet?
Yes, many.
Okay,
Ones
good. Yeah,
that the family has killed over the years.
wow. Okay, well, send me pictures. I right now currently one of my big thing is I don't have time to go hunting except for the wild hogs that are on my property because I'm down here in Texas and so you kill them and eat them. But I go to all these estate sales and people die and what do? So I take them and I put them on my wall. So yeah, that's give
Yeah,
them
I
a
live in
second life.
Texas too.
Oh, you are. Where are you at? Are you
I'm
north?
Barksdale.
Oh, you're wait, isn't that next to Austin?
We're down below Austin.
Yeah, down below Austin. Okay. Yeah, you're over there. Well, I love it. Well, welcome in from East Texas. Are y'all having storms right now?
No, I wish we were.
You are okay. Yeah, it's pretty crazy here, right? So if you hear a lot of booming, there's nobody, outside. It's just lightning going on. Okay.
Okay.
So just
All
be
right.
with me. So welcome in, my fellow Texan. Let me tell you how I do this. And then we're gonna be off to the races. So there was somebody here a second ago. I'm gonna start looking off into nothing because I'm gonna start feeling.
Okay.
There was a guy in BTW during this entire thing. The only thing I really need from you is to say, yeah, Amie, what you're telling me makes sense or no, it doesn't. And the only reason for that is because I'm obsessed with getting things right. You know that if you've seen my stuff. The other thing is that I want to make sure that I'm on the right track and I have to figure out how every spirit talks because every one of them speaks differently or can use my brain differently. But I don't want you to give too much stuff away because I want them to tell it. But I do need confirmation. There was a guy that showed up a second ago. Like as I was sitting there writing my email to my next client, so you'll see that for the first minute, but he shook his head. And which means to me like maybe disappointed or maybe something like that. There's also a feeling, hold on. Aw. I know we're wanting to contact quite a few people, which is fine. But like, did you ever like ask your brother if were you trying to protect him? Like, would you have let him come and like live with you?
If he would have needed to.
Yeah, sorry. He's just talking about you being a really good sister and you being very protective in a good way. And he says that like, man, you'd give the shirt off your back. And he says, if I put my ego down to say, yes, I would need some place to live, he says you would have given him a room, essentially. And I said, well, that's a good relationship. I said, most people don't have that. And he says that, tell me. Why? He just showed himself as being blue. Interesting. So he didn't exactly know that he was going to cross over then. Like this is a little bit more unexpected or something because he's talking about, wow, when he dies, he comes out of his body and he's looking at his face and he's like, holy shit, I'm dead. That's why they show me that. And he says that, tell me, he's disappointed in the way he crossed. That was the, like that. Why? He's a lot bigger than you in my head, which is interesting. He kind of like lumbers around everywhere. And he breathes very heavy. And he goes, I can hear him. And he has like maybe some interesting, I don't know if was he like a video? No. Was he
Yes.
like an old school yeah, what is that about? What is the video game thing about?
He loved to play PlayStation 4. Him and my mother would set up late playing the game together, and he loved to
All
fix
the
that
time.
kind of stuff.
Yes, that's what he keeps showing me. He goes, play. And I'm like, play what? And he's talking about I was gonna say video games. And I was like, oh, okay. And he's talking about being obsessed with them, or maybe if he also had the right kind of time, maybe he would be like a collector of like the little items or something as well. Like he just likes the stuff. And he says, oh, he just showed me a Batman symbol, which is funny. I have no idea why. I know he's not obsessed with Batman. And so hold on. Oh, you know what he's doing? He's trying to be funny. He's showing me the Batman symbol, which means like he's here, he's showing up, like this is his symbol or something. Tell me, he keeps touching a knife, like a box cutter, or like a short knife, which is weird. Does somebody have like one of his like belt knives or something?
Not that I'm aware of, unless my
Yeah.
older brother does.
Okay, yeah, that's all. It's like one of the ones that you go clip and they're only about that big, you know, and you put down. And I go, what do you use this for? And he says, I said, are you a whittler or anything? Like whittle wood? And he goes, no, no, no. He says, like, I have one. I go, oh, okay, interesting. And tell me, why? Who? He does like mom. He says, my mom, my mama, my mom, my mama. She's a good person. She's a good woman. I said, good. And why?
He was her baby.
Yeah. Oh yeah, still is. Yeah, he adores this person. And tell me, why? Did he? Interesting. He's almost talking about, I don't know exactly what caused him to cross, but he says that whatever this was, um, he calls it a defect, but did he end up like having like a breathing mini heart attack thing? Like he's talking about okay.
Yeah, he had
Yeah.
sleep apnea real bad, and he was sick for about 2 weeks before he passed. We thought he was going to get better.
No.
No.
Yeah. He goes like this. I said, what happened? How did she pass? And he goes like that. And he keeps showing me this hard to breathe, heavy. And then he says that he just crossed and there was nothing we could do. Your brother is very quick to come in. I just want to let you know that he's a really good spirit. And he says he just wants to go back home. I go, oh, I know, but you're good. And tell me, you did go to his service. They did have a little funeral for him. Good, 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 good. Was it just mainly like close family?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I,
okay, good. I said, how big was it? He goes like that.
I had to take him and my mom home in 2022 and bury them both.
What a terrible year. What a
It's
terrible year.
it's been a terrible couple years.
Yeah, it
I made
has. Well,
I made this appointment before. I don't want to say nothing because I hope he comes. I made this appointment
yeah,
like a year and a half ago, and a
yeah.
lot of stuff has happened since then.
Okay, well, let's get into this. Did you used to have a dog here as well that was like a medium, larger size dog that would hang out with you? Yeah, there's a random dog that just walked up, sat down next to you, and you can hear the paws on the floor. That's the only reason why I know how big it is. And I go, oh, okay. And you can hear it. And tell me, so you have all the dogs, you have the brothers. I'm gonna see if I can bring this mom in because your brother was talking about her, which I think he was trying to bring her in. Um, tell me, who? Gary. Who the hell is what? Hold on. They used to use one of my spirit guides' names. Weird. Um, hold on. There's a mom is here. Mom is around. Mom is very light. Mom doesn't worry about anything. She's very happy, actually. She's very, very nice. Very neutral. She's like happy to get out of her body, essentially. One. She played the music. I like what? So something about mom and music. Interesting. Um, I wonder, hey, do you have anything to do with 1968? Sorry, go ahead. Oh, you muted yourself. Go ahead and unmute yourself. You're okay. Okay, what was it?
I said, that's the year my brother was born.
Really?
Yeah, my older
Okay,
brother.
cool. Yeah, okay, sorry. Somebody just they wrote 1968 in my brain. And I go, oh, okay.
Well,
And okay, what is that?
my mom and dad got married that year.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would have to say that probably goes to both of them. Okay, because they're two big things. And tell me, where's my pen at? I don't have it on me anymore. Tell me, woman. Did who died of the stroke?
Stroke. They
Who
said
had a stroke?
my brother had they claimed his death was cardiac arrest.
Cardiac arrest. Oh, okay. They have somebody go like, and they have like their heart and like their brain hurt in my head. And I go, what is this? So I bet that's your brother trying to like show me what it felt like whenever he crossed over. And let me take him away. Yeah. So they're talking about brothers, they're talking about dates. Hang on. I'm trying to get your mom's quieter. Your brother is like bull guarding the whole conversation. And I'm like, please move. Please move. And he's like, but no, I want to talk. I was like, hold on. And their claims that who was the man that died that like either we found out he was sick and we had 2 months, or like found out and then we had, I mean, not the brother, it's like another guy. Somebody keeps talking about how he was sick or he had an issue, but then we didn't even have enough time to process it and then he's dead. Do you have like an older gentleman, meaning older, mean like you and a little bit older?
The only one I could think of like that is right now is my father-in-law. He,
Father-in-law.
yeah, he had a heart attack and his heart exploded in his chest and he died that same day.
That same day. Okay. Yeah. There's something about it. Yeah. The guy, he goes like this. There's a guy that's coming through. It feels fatherly, actually, which is interesting. But he goes, oh man, I had this and it was terrible. And by that, nobody could say goodbye. And I was just boom, dead. And I go, okay. So that's him coming through to try and say hi. And apparently he's trying to come through to say hi too, but your husband is still alive. So his son is still alive. Okay.
Yes.
I said, did her husband die? Tell me that's not true. He goes, oh, no. He's alive. Tell him I said hi. I go, oh, okay, well, that's fine. And so he's a part of this little group as well. See, your brother's letting masculine energy through, but apparently your mom is just like having a party in the background. And did you end up, okay, and so I know you said buried, but that could also mean that they're cremated. So you ended up having a little headstone for them?
Yes.
You did.
I
Okay,
had,
good. Sorry, they're talking about that.
they were both cremated. My
They
mom
were,
couldn't,
yes.
yeah, my mom couldn't bury my brother. So after she passed, I packed them both up, took them home to Colorado, and we buried them.
Good job. Yeah, they like that. They talk about the stones and say like, thank you for that. Okay, I appreciate you. Your mom is making a big deal around Easter. Did something end up happening around Easter, or was your mom just like, she doesn't seem like she's an Easter fan. Do you have any idea about April or into March?
She passed away April 10th.
Absolutely. Yep, that would be that. Okay. So depending what year, last year, I think it was like the 23rd of March. I think the one before that, it was like the first week in April. So I would have to say mom is talking about that.
Yeah.
And she says that your mom is an angelic spirit. She's very light. Your brother, because of how he crossed, he wasn't necessarily ready to die yet. Okay. But they're still with God. And hold on, tell me about her. Oh, did you used to have a belly button piercing and now you don't? That's so random.
No, I
Odd.
never have.
Interesting. Yeah, there's some person that they're talking about, unless, oh my God. Hold on. Hold on. Does somebody around here have a young girl? Like a little kid that's a girl?
I have, well, I mean, I have uh, three granddaughters.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yes. Sorry. Somebody's talking about seeing these little kids, seeing them grow up, and they're talking about essentially like, don't let them get piercings, don't let them get that. Like they're just being old school in my brain. And so they're talking about belly button rings, and I go, oh my God, stop. But then they're talking about watching these grandkids or like these girls and how much they love them and how much they're protecting them.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what? Who? Oh, does like a boy or a guy in your life ride a motorcycle?
Right now,
Yeah.
my brother did, the one that passed.
Oh, he did. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's somebody, they go like this. I heard like motorcycle, and I go, what? And they drove it past me, and I go, okay, well, that's fine. So we're talking about that. So they're having all sorts of good time in my brain. Okay.
Sounds like
And
it.
and hold on, I'm just kind of like letting them do whatever they want. Hold on. Tell me, Mom, your mother is here, but your brother is overshadowing her, and I can't do anything about it. Hold on, come here. Tell me about her. What? What? Were you not there beside your mom when she crossed over?
I was with her. I took
Okay,
care
she
of her.
goes like this. You did. Okay. He goes like this. She says, you were helping her, but then she talks about how she didn't get to say goodbye to you, which is interesting. It may just be because she was not talking or something. That's probably what that
No,
is.
she wasn't.
Yeah, my poor sweetie. So my whole thing with that would be like, she's acknowledging that you were there. She's acknowledging you, thank you for helping, but she also wants to say, see you later, not so much goodbye. Okay, because they're still a part of your life. And why? Tell me. Hold on. Oh, so you just let her body do her own thing, so you didn't force her to like drink or eat or anything like that at the end? Good job. Yeah. She says she was so kind. She just let me do what I needed to do. I said, I got you. I got you. And why? Hold on. Tell me about her. Oh. So are you living on like a 2 or 3 acre lot?
We actually live on my husband's family's ranch, and the acreage we live on is
Oh,
like 5.5 acres, but the ranch is a total of like 1,400 acres.
1,400. Okay, okay. Yeah, I go like this. I said, so tell me about this. They're talking about, so over in my area, I have groundhogs everywhere that like to burrow everywhere. And they go, oh, well, they have a lot of ground, or they can have a lot of groundhogs or ground squirrels. I said, what do you mean? They said they live on a few acres. And so I'm like, okay, maybe that's 2 or 3. It's because you own 5. And
Yeah.
they say, oh, there's a lot out here. So like your brother is talking about this. And tell me, who? Hold on. Are they talking about splitting up the ranch and selling it?
My husband has said that if the family makes him mad again, he would put New York City in the middle of the ranch.
Stop. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay. There's some guy that just said, and you know what he's gonna do? Split it up. Sell it. What are you talking about? Why would you do that? And I go, I have no idea if they're talking about that. That's why I said that. And
Probably my
don't do that.
father-in-law.
Yeah,
My father-in-law
absolutely.
probably.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he's yelling at it. And he says, oh, so he did do cattle?
No, no.
No. Interesting. Who has like or is there going to be, I don't know, who has the 140 head of cattle? That's so odd. Somebody just
That
put
is odd.
140. I know. Leave that there. That's going to be a bigger thing later on. Or 14. Nope. Don't think anything is January 4th. Hold on. Give me a second. There's numbers and images mean a lot. Hold on. Tell me about you. Come here. She what? Weird. Do you have a son right now too?
That passed?
And just somebody goes like this. They say a lot of her heartache is from her son. Yeah. Is that a thing? Yeah. Okay. That's what they're talking about. And your brother is talking about the son and telling him like, come on, come up here, come up here, come up here. And why somebody said live fast, die hard. So apparently this means that the son's thing was unexpected as well.
Yeah.
Very much so. Yeah. So somebody's talking about him. And they're saying, tell me, what, baby? Why? Oh my God. What? Where? Do you know if he was really, if he was like on something or drunk when he crossed over?
He was drunk, we found out.
That's what he says. He says, I said, what happened? What happened? And he says, I don't know. And he says, but I was just out of it. I go, oh, okay. And do we know if he ended up like hitting a tree or something?
He
Or how
went
did he hit a wall?
he went off the side of the road and went into the river. The
Road.
truck went upside down and it sunk down into the mud.
That's why. Okay. Yeah. Somebody's talking about going off the road and how whenever we hit, it was so fast that there was nothing we could do anything about it. And I said, where were you at? Because a lot of people passed because of alcohol poisoning or something. And he's talking about being outside and going, meow. And somebody says, that's a stupid decision. Yeah, that's a stupid decision. That's what they all, it's like everybody's yelling at him back and forth. And tell me, did you? He just says one more Christmas, one more Christmas. So like, did he pass like right before Christmas?
Right after?
Right after. Okay, so you did get one more Christmas. Okay, yeah, he goes, one more Christmas, one more Christmas. I said, okay. And he's talking about how he does love you. He does love you. He's sorry about it. He's almost embarrassed about what happened. And why? Nobody else got hurt though?
No.
Oh, okay. I said, who else was with you? Anybody? He goes, no, nobody else got hurt. Nobody else got hurt. Interesting. So this road where he was at, was it like, was there like not a lot of people on that road at that time?
No,
Ah,
it's like 3 miles from our house. It's
oh
a
my
county road.
God. That's why. Okay, he says, I'm surprised somebody saw me. I'm surprised somebody found me. I said, why? You're on a bridge. That's the main road. He goes, no, 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 no. Not so much. Okay.
His dad and I
And
his dad and I passed the truck that morning. We didn't see it because it was so close to the embankment.
so y'all didn't even see it. Y'all, I get it. Yeah, he's like surprised about that. And so somebody else ended up calling and finding it.
Yeah.
Okay. I said, what happened? I said, did they come back and like find you? Is there a search person? They go, no, somebody else found it, got call authorities. And tell me. So with a truck that it was totaled, correct? And it was, okay, it was wiped out. Y'all didn't keep it afterwards, correct? Okay.
No.
Yeah, a lot of people do. He guys said, so where's the truck at? Is it on the property? There's a lot of room to just put trucks on there, right? And he goes, no, 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 it's gone, it's gone, it's gone. He apologizes. He loves you, Mom. He loves you. And why? Were you? Was he born in like 78 or 80?
Mm-mm. I was born
When
in
was he born?
92.
He is that young. Oh, okay. He says he's about 5 years, 5 years more or less than me. And so I'm like, oh, weird. He's 5 years, okay, younger than me. He, what? Hold on. Yeah, I was like, maybe he's like 83. Hold on. No, he's 70, 92. Tell me, bud. Interesting. Would he used to like buzz cut his hair?
Yeah. All the time.
That's what he's
All the
doing.
time.
He's telling me that he has a stupid haircut. And I said, what? And he says, it's easy. And he like buzz cuts his hair. He's a very handsome guy. I can see him. He keeps showing me a picture of him. Like if somebody graduated high school or like if there's like a family photo, he just keeps showing me that over and over again. And he misses being a part of the family and he loves you. He does love you. And I'm so glad that we were able to sit here and have this conversation. Yeah, your brother has him. Your brother is sarcastic. And he's like, oh, you think you fucked up a little bit? Blah, 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 blah. Look at this from your mother. And like, there's this whole feeling of conversation behind me. And tell me about her. Oh, blue. Oh, opal. July. When is opal? Hold on. Ruby. Let's figure that out. Sorry, they like to put interesting things in my brain. Ruby. Stone. Interesting. July. Does somebody have anything to do with July?
July. My grandfather, my dad's birthday was in July.
No. Or very, very end of May.
Very end of May.
Because that's still in that same area. That's still the same Cancer energy. Okay, leave that there. Yeah, somebody just put a ruby in my head, which is red. And I don't think they're just talking about the color red. So for me, that goes to like a birthstone. That's why. So let me go back over here. I'm trying to get your son to talk to me more. Your brother is the one that's helping him come forward. And hold on. Mom, don't you put me up in freaking Colorado. I said, I don't think she's going to put you up in Colorado. You kept him?
We have a little bit of him.
Yeah. Okay.
No, he is, he's buried out here in,
He
Bangor.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I said, did you go up with your family? Is it a family pie? He says, no, Mom, don't put me in Colorado. Oh, no, she has some of me, or she has me. I said, oh, okay, well, that's fine. And why? Hold on. Were you visiting the cemetery like every single day?
No.
Good.
I'm taking care of his son, so it's hard to do that.
That's why. Okay, he goes like this. He says, you don't have to go to the cemetery, Mom. That's all he says. And so for me, I'm like, well, maybe you're going multiple times. So he's just telling you it's okay. I'm glad you're taking care of his son. He is around. He apparently is a handful in a good way. He goes like this, which means handful. And tell me what? Ba. Preston Joe. Does he have some interesting name like that? Like double syllable, then a single syllable for the middle name? What is this? What's his name?
I call him Fats. His dad named him, his nickname is Izzy, but his name is Isias Christian.
I've never heard that before in my entire life. Oh, I love that. That's pretty. No wonder. And then what's his middle name?
Christian.
Isios Christian. How interesting. So I bet that's Chris. I don't know what he's doing. Does somebody have a name associated with Joe? Joe. This may be somebody from my next session trying to come through right now, but literally their name would be like something Joe. That's what they keep saying, but I know it's not your dad. I know it's not anybody like that. Yeah, I know. So we're going to leave that there, and you'll probably get an email from me being like, this is who I channeled today. So just FYI. So let me go ahead and push this aside and come here. They pop in and out. Hold on. Come here. One more with you. Come here. Hold on. He's so funny. He's talking about how, are you going to send him off to school? Like down the line? Like, what's up with that? Are you going to homeschool him?
No, he's in school right now. I mean,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I want him to go far in life, like all of my children,
Good. Okay, yeah, he goes like this. He says, my mom sends him off to school. I said, oh, okay, well, that's good. And he talks about having a backpack, and I go, fine. So your son is fairly new to being crossed, so he's going to be trying to use my brain. It's hard for him to use my brain. And so he's talking about going with him to school. That's what I would have to say with that.
Okay.
Okay. So for right now, because I am going to have to run to my next session, but I mean, okay, this is what I want you to do. We channeled 1 billion people in 30 minutes, which is amazing. And I don't know how we did it, but it's great. But I want to let you know that your mom is around. She does love you. She's in heaven. She's in a higher vibrational state and she's just floating and hanging. She's with God.
Good.
Your
I was worried about
brother,
that.
oh no, no, she's okay. She's okay. With your brother, he was waiting to come up and talk because of how he crossed. Okay. He didn't even know he had passed and he did. Okay. And so
That
now
one
he's
hurt.
here. Oh, I know because he's such a teddy bear.
Yes, he's a big boy.
I know. I know. I can feel him. Like it's like I feel him in my space with me. And so, but he's a really good guy. And then you poor thing, you lost your son at the same time and all these other people. And so he's coming through, but your son is a different bit of an energy about him. He's a really good guy, but he's almost embarrassed to talk about it. And it's because of how he crossed over. But this is what I want you to do. I want you to keep talking to him. I want you to tell him you love him. I want you to know that every time when you talk or when you think about him, that he can hear you. Okay. And then if you need me at all again or anything like that, email me first. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So go and have a good afternoon,
You
evening, and
too.
then I love you.
I love you
Okay.
too. I enjoy watching you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And let me know who you are whenever you come on. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Love you, Miss
Yeah.
Desiree.